YouTube, how's it going? Hey, just spending a lot of time with family. Today, we're going to work on the jacuzzi. Uh, the other day, I just hopped in it, turned it on, filled it up, turned it on. No chlorine in it at all. Just filled it up and did it a dry run. Well, evidently, my son, he just ain't in the mood with the camera today. He's not grumpy. He's just he asked me, please. He said, just turn the camera off, man. He said, just take pictures. And I said, okay, because that's when we seem to enjoy a lot, is with the camera off, man. I don't know. I asked him about that. I said, why are you so shy and this, that, and the other? He says, well, he says, most kids. He says, I took, how to chop and edit videos like you asked me to, and then it got into acting. They wanted me to take acting classes, and it helps people loosen up in front of the camera. And I said, really? Why didn't you take it? He says, because that's a class where you got to keep your grades up. And I don't have enough confidence in myself to join any kind of extracurricular activity classes right now in school, because I do the best I can, and he does, and he struggles in school. So he has to. And I think a tear came to my eye. I said, you mean to tell me after all these years, it is the rules are still the same? The kids that don't learn, that have learning disabilities and everything else, don't get to join fun classes and learn how to do fun things. And he said, basically, yeah, that's still the way it is. So, in that said, my son got deprived of acting classes, so that's why he's shy on camera. He knows that acting classes would have helped him not be so shy, but it is what it is. And so I told him that I'll cut the camera off and we'll just take pictures for the rest of this video if that's what you want. And he says, that's fine. So, because we're like two pinballs on the inside of a pinball machine over here just bouncing around, I think it's funny. He don't like it when I have the camera on him when he's doing that and I'm doing that. He says he's embarrassed because normal people don't act the way we act, Dad. I said, okay. So anyway, we're taking pictures. Here they are. Well, son, tell you what, man. Come on, get off. Come on, show them the merchandise, man. Yeah. Oh yeah. I like the way that water lights up. Different colors. All because of that disco light right there. Woo-hoo! Boy, I like these rocks. Man, I tell you, man, these rocks. How many times do you figure we mess with these rocks, son? Like a gazillion, whatever, a million. Because, you know, these rocks just don't fit in there. You just don't throw them down there and they fit like that. You got to make them fit like that by breaking them. And you don't want to start breaking your rocks because then you'll end up with a bunch of little pieces. I already know that from experience, so I didn't break none of these rocks. I fit them in here the best I could. My son's tired of fiddling with all the rocks. We must have fiddled with rocks, moving them around like musical rocks, man. Just move it. Every time the music shut off, we'd move it again. I need to go back in there. We need to put something along that border where that daylight's coming through. We need to stack some more rocks up there, son. Yeah, we cheated. We used some felt tape, some felt paper. We cheated. Yep. That is an ice box. That's kind of neat. Thought about putting a TV up there. I need to draw an X on this thing over here. We need to put a no pooping or peeing. We need to put an X on there. Just a red X, son. Like a piece of red tape or something. Or a erasable magic marker. That'll work. An erasable magic marker. Like an eraser mate. Yeah. No pooping and peeing in the jacuzzi. That's the number one rule there. Well, son, my foot's killing me, man. We gotta wait for this thing to get warm, huh?
Mm-hmm. It's cold.
Yeah, because we just put water in it. So it is cold. Boy, our paradise is almost complete, son. What do you think we ought to do here, man? Just leave it open for now? So you think I ought to just leave it open? Or do you... I think it looks good with it open to the front, but, you know, I would like to have some privacy in my jacuzzi. I'm just saying. We need to put a fence up this tall. Up to here. You know? So maybe you can have a little area up here. I don't know. We'll figure that out later. Or just leave it open. Maybe this is just one of them jacuzzis you don't have no privacy in. Well, it's always dark, but then I'd have to... let's just... I don't know. It's just a lot of neat things you can do with an area like this. It sure does look nice. I like it. We got to finish cleaning up around here, but... That does look awesome, dude. Get all them tools out of the way and the buckets, and we need to bury that electrical wire there in the ground. It looks good, man. Spent a lot of hard-earned time on this one, man. All these rocks, you have to, you know, the reason why these are not mortared in, I'll explain why, is because if you got to flip this jacuzzi up in the air and flip it over to you, you got to take all these rocks off so you can get underneath it. Everything here, you can move around, you know. They're solid. I mean, they're not teeter-tottering or nothing. You know, they're good, solid rocks. You have to fit your rocks with dirt, you know. And when you stack them, you got to make sure they're sitting flat on top of each other, so they don't teeter-totter, you know. And I wanted to make it like that to where I can remove them in case I have to service or maintenance that jacuzzi, which I guarantee you, there's probably going to be some maintenance into it. All jacuzzis need maintenance. Don't ever wall it in to where you can't get behind there and fix on a leaky pipe or something. All these rocks are removable, you know. I love that, man. The lights change color in the pool because of that. And I know y'all are already saying, oh, Limpy, you're going to shock the hell out of yourself. But look, these lights are not 110 lights. I wanted to share that with everybody so they didn't worry. But these aren't 110 lights. These are, it says here, I think it's like, it's got this little box right here. That box reduces the volts to like 12 volts or something like that. And 2 amps or something. These are LED lights. So if they happen to fall in the pool or you happen to touch them, it doesn't shock you because it's just DC volts, you know, low voltage. I did put the plug all the way over here away from the jacuzzi because you don't want to be touching nothing when you're in the jacuzzi. So you don't want to put anything electrical by the jacuzzi. That's important. Anyway, I don't know. Maybe we dolled it up a little too much. I have to come back out here after dark and see what it looks like. Maybe add it to the end of the video. That's stainless steel back right there. It's just all this stuff around here is just junk. I didn't pay anything for any of this, you know. It's just junk that was here when the house was, it was over here. It had a plant in it, so I turned it upside down, took the dirt out of it so it wouldn't rot. I still got to bury that line. That is outdoor Romex. You can bury it. And another thing I wanted to share with everybody is be sure when you run your plugs, you got ground hooked up. That bare wire, make sure it's hooked up. Door sticks a little bit. And make sure you got everything hooked up with your GFI. As far as this jacuzzi goes, I had to rewire some. The timer was out. I got the thermostat working. I got all the safety features still hooked up. I didn't want to get into that because sometimes I confuse myself. Maybe we might do a video of it one day, but not now. I just now got it figured out. I like the jacuzzi a lot, I really do. I got the motor grounded. That's the ground wire to the motor. Make sure I got it grounded. You know, I mean, I think the motor's grounded anyway. All this is metal, you know. And I might have repeated myself, but might be repeating myself again. But man, these rocks were very hard to fit in here, man. They just didn't want to fit the first time. You got to move them around and move them around and move them around. Anyway, that's the end of the video, and y'all be safe. And I guess I took advantage of the situation, and me and my family, we spent some time out here in the yard. I think I'm going to put a bamboo privacy curtain here. One of them bamboo things that rolls up right on the front side of between that post over there and this post over here. Or if I can find one to do the whole length, a bamboo roll down thing, that would be great. Or something, a privacy thing that rolled down. Maybe some of that screened in black stuff where you can see out but people can't see in. But I kind of like the look of it showing everybody, you know, so you can roll it up whenever you don't want privacy, you know. Turned out to be a pretty kick-ass little pad, man. My son, he loves it. Run some electrical up there. I'm gonna finish running electrical up there. I don't know if you can see it, man. I can't get up. I don't feel like crawling up there. Oh, that's the door. Anyways, see y'all till next time, man. Keeping it safe, keeping it real. Wimster out. Honey, me and your son, you help me get the thing out here, and we put all the rest of this in for you. Are you coming?
I'm getting a flashlight.
Oh. Oh, one more thing. I told a lie. The lights, my wife bought those lights. How much did them rope lights cost? $1, 50 cents, $1?
50 cents. They're on clearance.
50 cents. What about the LED lights?
LED lights.
Yeah, those.
Oh, those were 50 cents because they're.
Well, how much was the rope light then?
Oh, the rope light. They're normally $20, and I got them on clearance last year from Christmas, and they were like, I don't know, $2.
Do you think I went too far with the disco lights, honey? I think it just all fits. I mean, we need to put some pebbles. We need to put some like some gravel, real fine, small rocks in the cracks, like some pea gravel. All right, man. Well, let's let you go to work. Hey, what do you think about that, man? Look, this has got to be the thing that fits it all, man. We're just going to put an X on that.
Oh my God.
Now
Come along.
we need to put a kitchenette out here. Take this.
No.
You don't want a kitchenette out here?
No, I'm not gonna be doing outdoor cooking.
Why not? It'd be a nice place to have a barbecue out here.
Yeah. But
Anyway, I'll catch y'all later. See y'all till next time. Limster out.